Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Rose and I have some incredibly important and time-sensitive news for you today, especially if you are currently receiving Social Security or disability benefits. There are some significant new rules that are set to take effect in January, and it's crucial that you take certain steps right now to prepare. I have all the details you need to navigate these changes, and I want to stress that you simply cannot delay taking action, as it could directly affect your check. If you want to avoid having your Social Security check delayed for a month or even two, it is imperative that you pay close attention to this breaking news and understand the steps you must take immediately to prepare for what's about to happen. In addition to these immediate changes, there are also 5 major proposals being supported by the President and currently making their way through Congress that could significantly increase your Social Security benefits and put more money directly into your pocket. I'm excited to bring you all of those details in this special report. For those of you who might be new here, my name is Rose, and I've been a government benefits expert for the past 15 years, dedicated to helping seniors get the retirement benefits they rightfully deserve. I specialize in creating content on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other critical personal finance issues, both inside and outside of Congress, that directly impact your retirement and financial security. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. I am so glad to have you here. Please do me a quick favor and drop your city and state in the comment section below, as I always love to see where my viewers are tuning in from. For my returning viewers, welcome back. It's wonderful to have you with us again. We have a lot of ground to cover today, and I've structured this video into 2 main parts. First, we'll discuss the things that have already happened, which require your immediate action to prevent any delay in your payments. Second, we'll look at the changes coming in January that will also impact the amount of Social Security you receive. Most importantly, for those of you who have been waiting for a real substantial increase in your Social Security, and I'm not just talking about the annual cost of living adjustment, but a genuine raise to help with the crushing inflation we are all facing, I have some great news. If you've felt that seniors have been struggling and barely keeping their heads above water for the last few years, there is currently legislation before Congress that, in my 15 years of experience, represents the best opportunity we've seen to put real, meaningful money into the pockets of seniors, particularly for those receiving Social Security benefits of $1,300 or less per month. So please stay with me until the very end because this information is vital. Let's begin with what has already taken place. A major change occurred on September 30th due to a special executive order from President Trump, which prompted the Social Security Administration to alter its policy in a way that is now impacting millions of seniors. Many are suddenly finding themselves in a situation where their Social Security checks are not arriving simply because they haven't made one crucial change. I want to go directly to the Social Security website to show you exactly what this is about. The Social Security Administration released a memo back in July announcing that they are transitioning to electronic payments. Now, you might think that everyone already receives their Social Security check electronically, but that's actually not the case. Over 5 million people still receive their government benefits by paper check in the mail. President Trump's executive order eliminated that option and instructed the Social Security Administration and other government agencies to issue all benefit payments exclusively by electronic means. This means that if you are a senior, or if you know someone who has been receiving their Social Security check by mail, they are in for a very rude surprise because their October check is not going to arrive. They'll be waiting for a check that will never come, and I've already seen comments on my videos from people confirming that their October check has not yet appeared. So, the critical question is, what do you do to fix this?
I'm going to tell you about a government website designed to help you switch your Social Security from paper checks to electronic payment. It's called the Go Direct website. Let me show you what it looks like. If you're receiving government benefits by paper check through the U.S. Postal Service, this is an action you must take right now to get ahead of the problem and ensure that your November check arrives on time, though it may already be too late for October. The Go Direct website states clearly at the top, "Still getting paper checks? Act today." To protect you against rising mail theft and financial fraud, the federal government will stop sending paper checks after September 30th, except in limited cases. Federal benefit payments are now required to be made electronically, either through direct deposit to a bank or credit union account or via the Direct Express debit card. You essentially have 2 options. The first is to open a bank account with a local bank or credit union. The second is to get the Direct Express debit card, which is a government-backed debit card that allows you to receive your federal benefit payments electronically. There are 3 different ways to enroll in electronic payments with the Social Security Administration. On the website, godirect.gov, you can enroll directly by clicking the link to enroll today for direct deposit into your checking or savings account. Alternatively, you can call 1-877-787-4634 to enroll in direct deposit or to get the Direct Express debit card. Your third option is to download the form, complete it, and mail it in with the necessary information. To enroll in direct deposit, you will be asked to provide your Social Security number, information from your most recent federal benefit check. This contains key identifying information, your financial institution's routing number, and your account number. They even provide a diagram on the site showing where to find the routing and account numbers on a check. You'll also need your federal benefit check number and the amount of your benefit check, both of which are also shown on a diagram of a sample check. If you prefer the Direct Express debit card, you will need to call the same number, 1-877-787-4634, to enroll. It's important to know this card is backed by the Treasury Department, so when you call, you'll be speaking with the U.S. Treasury Department's Electronic Payment Solutions Center. To sign up, you'll need your Social Security number, information from your most recent benefits check, and your date of birth. Let me quickly show you the Direct Express debit card website so you can see what the card looks like and understand that it is a legitimate government-backed option for receiving your federal benefits. Before I do that, though, if you want to stay up to date on all the changes happening with Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other financial issues, you can text the word INSIDER to 443-293-0808. You can do it right now to be added to my text list, ensuring you're among the first to receive breaking news alerts. I don't just send information. I provide the context behind it, explaining exactly how it affects you, your benefits, your retirement, and your personal finances. So, the Direct Express card, which is a MasterCard, is a viable alternative, especially if you're currently enrolled in direct deposit but are paying high bank fees. This card has very few fees compared to other prepaid debit cards because it is backed by the federal government. You can use it just like any regular MasterCard for a wide range of federal benefits, including Social Security, disability, and SSI benefits. Many services that other prepaid cards charge for, like balance inquiries or customer service calls, are free with the Direct Express card. While there are some fees for certain services, they are very reasonable because they were negotiated by the federal government to protect seniors from being taken advantage of. If you have any questions at all about this transition from paper checks to electronic payments, the Direct Express card, or how to sign up for direct deposit, please let me know in the comments below. Now, moving on to the second big change from this year, the Big Beautiful Bill and the $6,000 tax credit that seniors can now benefit from. As we wrap up the year, it's vital to understand how this affects you and who actually qualifies. There has been a lot of confusion, with many seniors thinking they are eligible for these benefits only to find out they are not, due to strict income thresholds. Let me explain it in plain language.
President Trump's signature legislation, the Big Beautiful Bill, will have profound effects. I've even created a detailed 20-page guide on this bill and how it affects seniors. This guide, along with others, is available for free to members of my new paid senior community, which you can find at https://www.google.com, search q/https://school.com/benefits insider. Over 200 seniors have already joined, and it's a place where I'm creating exclusive videos and directly answering questions. But let's get back to the tax credit. The biggest question for seniors is about the president's claim that he has eliminated taxes on Social Security. The chart on your screen summarizes who is eligible. For a single senior citizen aged 65 or older, you must have an income of at least $23,750 to claim even a dime from this $6,000 tax credit. This is because 3 different tax credits are stacked on top of each other, and if your income is below that threshold, you can't claim the full amount. The unfortunate reality is that this disqualifies half of all seniors, as a large majority on Social Security do not make $23,150 a year, meaning the tax credit provides them with no benefit. This highlights why a direct stimulus check, rather than a tax credit, is often a more effective way to put money into the pockets of seniors who don't have enough taxable income to utilize deductions. For a married couple filing jointly where both spouses are 65 or older, you need a combined income of $46,700 to enjoy the full tax deduction, which would be $12,000 for the couple. If you are married filing jointly, but only one spouse is over 65, the income threshold is $39,100. It's also critical to remember that these tax deductions are not permanent. They are set to expire at the end of the president's term in 2028, at which point taxes will go back up. It's not a permanent solution. It doesn't completely eliminate taxes on Social Security, and again, half of seniors don't even qualify for it. Now let's look ahead to 2026 and what you can expect, starting with the Cost of Living Adjustment, or COLA. The Social Security COLA is scheduled to be announced on October 15th, though there's some debate about whether a government shutdown could delay it. Assuming it proceeds, the Reliable Senior Citizens League, an advocacy group that has been consistently accurate in its predictions, estimates about a 2.7% Social Security increase for January. They are even running a COLA Watch countdown on their website. A 2.7% increase translates to about a $50 a month increase for those on Social Security retirement benefits, around $29 for those on SSDI, and perhaps a $10 increase for those on SSI. Of course, I know that is not enough, which brings me to my final and most important topic. How can seniors get a real meaningful increase in 2026? There are 3 bills that I believe can make this happen. The first aims to fix the cost of living adjustment itself. For the last 15 years, the COLA has failed to keep up with actual inflation, meaning seniors are losing purchasing power every year. On top of that, you have soaring medical inflation. Next year, your Medicare Part B premiums are projected to go up by 11%, and the Part B deductible is set to rise by 12%. Seniors desperately need a break, and the bill I've been hopeful about for months is the Social Security Expansion Act. This single piece of legislation could put significantly more money in your pocket. First, it would provide an immediate $200 across-the-board increase for every beneficiary. Second, if you're receiving less than $300 in Social Security benefits, it would give you an extra $660 in your pocket. Third, and perhaps most importantly, it would fix the COLA calculation so that seniors receive their fair share based on the inflation they actually experience. So, if you're at a town hall meeting with your congressperson or senator and they're talking about their plans, you should ask them directly about the Social Security Expansion Act. It is the single most promising bill for bringing real relief to seniors next year. It fixes the broken COLA so that your Medicare premiums don't eat up your entire annual adjustment. It also raises the minimum benefit to 125% of the federal poverty level. This is hugely important because it means if you're receiving the bare minimum, your benefit would go up substantially. To give you a concrete number, it would bump your benefit to $19,560 based on 2025 figures, and your benefit would continue to increase each year along with the federal poverty level. This is why you must advocate for the Social Security Expansion Act. Finally, let's touch on Medicare, as we are now in the open enrollment period and there are many changes happening that could impact your benefits. A lot of seniors are unaware of these changes, which affect not only how much you get in benefits, but also the adequacy of your coverage. That is why I am on a personal mission to help 100,000 seniors find peace of mind this open enrollment season. You've earned your Medicare benefits, and you deserve to get the best out of them. But with so many changes underway, you could lose benefits if you're not paying close attention, and the government won't necessarily alert you to every detail. It's crucial to stay informed to ensure you have the coverage you need and deserve.